Kama kaongoja mimi naongea na media kwanza nipeni nafasi niongee. Mbona wananishika wananiambia niende naenda wapi? Why are they arresting me? Kwa nini serikali gani? Hii serikali ni nani mnakuja kugrab shule? Kwa sababu ya selfishness.
I have is courtesy of Gatoto. Not this takataka itakuwa nafunga gate.
Sasa the highest government representative alazamisha yeye. Nimejaribu chief akaruka. Unajua acha kumuuliza huyu. Hebu muulize.
Kama yeye ni nani? Unajua uniform hata karibu na retire. Anakuwa nguo ya bure, anakuja na kusumbua. Kofia mzima.
Huyo ni nani?
Huyu ni DC. Huyu unajua sio.
Nimesomea kwa hii shule kutoka nursery mpaka form 4, nikalipiwa school fees na nikalipiwa mpaka college, na nikafuta college nikapata kazi. Sasa hao magrabbers wenye wanakuja kugrab shule hatujui ni akina nani. Tumekuja tunasikia ati chief ameleta sijui head teacher anakuja kuongea, head teacher mwenye hata hatujui ametoka wapi. Tulifunga shule vizuri, tunakuja tunapandana vitu zingine mpya, hakuna barua tulionyeshwa, wanakuja kugrab shule. Na mimi nikianza shule ilikuwa na classes 3, ya mnatuchukulia shule. Mimi kwanza nimeona chief pale akiongelesha watoto. Anaitwa Chief Dialango wa Mukuru kwa Reuben. Nimeona pale akiongelesha watoto, anaongelesha kama nani? Mbona hatuna promise to school bus? Kwani tunasema je school bus? Kwani school bus mimi natoka Reuben hapa na kuja hapa. Haikuwa school bus, na nilisoma na nikasomeshwa na Madam Betty na mpaka sonye niko hivi. Na nilipita nikaenda mpaka university. Mbona wanatufanyia hivyo? Wanatufanyia nini?
So mmekuja hapa kama wazazi, mnamuaje?
Mimi kama mzazi nimekataa shule isiende. Mimi kama alumni sitaki shule iende. Sawa. Wacha hii shule ni ya community and we are benefiting from it. Kusema ukweli, pale shule ya government pale inajaa to more than 2000 after class 8. Hakuna mahali unapelekwa. Unaenda wapi after class 8? Where do you go? Nowhere. But in Gatoto after class 8 they consider you. Hata kama uko na max 100 they say that hata kama ni technical, anywhere you want to go so long as you are focused. That is, you don't want Gatoto to go anywhere. Gatoto is not going anywhere. Serikali
Majina yangu naitwa Professor Steven Wambua na Professor. Majina yangu naitwa Professor Steven Dolo Wambua. Mimi ni mwanafunzi, nilisoma hapa na nikatoka mwaka wa 2004 darasa la 8. Na shule hii inaitwa Gatoto Community Primary School. The school is registered under NGO. Now it happened individual, a person who was a former chair of PTA is the source of the problems that are being seen here today. Yes. He went ahead with some of staffs of the school and some of the few parents, people who are not even more than 10. They acquired the school document, they went ahead and registered school again because of their own self-interest. One thing, sisi tumesomea hii shule. All these are alumni of this school. Tumesomeshwa na hii shule. Tumesomeshwa secondary na hii shule. Wazazi wetu walitaabika kuanzisha hii shule. Sisi wenyewe hatukusomea shule ikiwa hivi. Tulisomea kwa 10th. Tulisomea darasa 1 stream classes 4. Kila kona wanafunzi. Then all of a sudden within a month mtu anainuka na self interest zake, anataka kugrab shule eti kwa sababu shule haimpatii pesa, eti sababu shule haimpatii kitu cha mfuko. Hiyo hatukubaliani nayo, na serikali ielewe ya kwamba the person who signed the registration of this school must be responsible, because what has been done was done against the committee of the school, was done against the constitution of Kenya, because wazazi hawakujulishwa hii kitu, head teacher wa shule hakujulishwa, director hakujulishwa. How come that one person can do such a thing? We are against that, and Combo, we are telling you where you are. Stop what you are doing. Come and address media because of what you have done. Na hatutakuachilia tafadhali. Hatukuachilii Combo. Stop this. Shule ni ya community, sio public school.
Mimi naitwa Nelmo na mimi nimesomea hapa kutoka nikiwa nasari mpaka nikamaliza class 8. Na hata nimemaliza class 8 nipelekwa mpaka secondary na Gatoto. Lakini saa hii tukisikia juu tunaweza ona hata ile shule wanataja wanasema Reuben Center, there is no infrastructure hata moja serikali imejenga. Hizo zote zimejengwa na donors. Hizi structure zote unaona hapa zimejengwa na donors. So hakuna venye mtu atakuja aanze kusema ati shule imechukuliwa na serikali, while hizo miaka zote for 30 years wajawahi kuja hata kuprovide a simple infrastructure kuhakikisha watoto wanasoma. Kitu ya pili, tunajua tu vizuri saa hii utamaliza shule, saa hii ukimaliza hata watoto wenye walikuwa na insightiwa pale watamaliza shule, atabaki hapa kwa kijiji. Lakini ile wakati sisi tulikuwa hapa, tulikuwa tunaona tukimaliza shule tunapelekwa paka hata university. Kuna watu paka kuna PhD because hawakuachiliwa ile wakati walimaliza primary school hapa. Lakini tunajua mara nyingi utapata watoto wakimaliza shule kwa shule za serikali, wengi wanaachiliwa huko, unapata hata hawezi endelea na masomo yao. Lakini shule moja ambayo imekuwa ikisaidia, wanatumia njia ambazo hata tuelewi, hatuelewi venye hata walichukua shule ikakuwa hata imefikia paka kwa serikali. Na hakuna venye unaweza niambia a former board chair anaweza kuja kuhand over shule kwa serikali. Hakuna mahali kitu kama hiyo inaweza happen. Kwa hivyo ile tunasema Gatoto itabaki kama community school, itabaki na wale donors wamekuwa kisupport, na sisi kama alumni tutaendelea kusupport shule because me personally na supporting hii shule ile wakati wako na any event. Mimi ndo nawapeanga sound hapa even for free. So hakuna venye unaweza kuja hapo anza kusema ati shule inachukuliwa na serikali juu ya githeri. Unaona? Ukiusema basi tunajua tu vizuri kabisa. Hakuna venye utaniambia ati unaambia watoto basi. Sasa tumeona pale chifu akiambia watoto wataletewa basi watajengewa mashule kama za Reuben Center. Na tunajua vizuri hakuna hata Mukuru yote. Angalia shule ngapi zimejengwa na serikali. Angalia zunguka zote zimejengwa na donors na Christian organizations. Hakuna shule, ukiangalia zile shule hata zile shule quality yake iko nzuri, utapata zimejengwa na donors. So ukikuja hapo uanze kusema ati shule sasa imejengwa infrastructure iko, sasa inakuja kwa serikali. Hatuna shida wakileta walimu wa serikali, lakini si kusema ati wapeleke ati wachukue shule yote iende kwa serikali. Hakuna kitu kama hiyo.
Alafu chifu anakuja na nyumba 10 ni nini?
Mkaanza kuambiwa shule ni ya serikali na sio ya community.
Kitu fani wanasema ati shule ilikuwa handover 2008. Hiyo information imekuja hii December. Shule kazi zimefungwa, ndio information imeanza kukuja. Juu sisi kama alumni tuko na groups za alumni. Unaona? So tukiwa kwa groups tunaanza kuambiwa ati shule imeenda kwa serikali. Hizo miaka zote hatujaisikia hii process. Wazazi ukiwauliza hawajaitwa meeting. Unaona? Wana any information on how the school moved kutoka kwa a community school to a public school. Unaona? So the fact that wao wenyewe walitumia njia ni walikuwa wanaona Januari itafika kama tujui. Information ilianza kuja December na tulianza kushare kwa group zote za alumni. Na ndio maana tunatuona tuko hapa. Kwa sababu hatuelewi hata ile njia yenye ilitumikana ati inasemekana shule ilipelekwa kwa serikali. Saa hii wanafungia hata wazazi wasiingie kwa gate. Unaona? Wameweka pale au gunsu wa chief hapo wazazi wasiingie kwa gate. While tunajua vizuri shule imejengwa na wazazi, imejengwa na donors, na imejengwa na community.
Fortunate that the local administration supported by the former PTA chair Robinson Kombo moving around in different offices, government offices, and procuring a certificate that has been circulating on social media without our notice. We've been having rumors that the school is public. We have never gotten any formal communication from the Ministry of Education. That also includes the local administration. What they've been doing is moving around selling these ideologies privately without our knowledge. And what we saw somewhere in December is the local chief, the area chief, coming into the school when we had a BOM meeting and telling us the school is public, what are you doing here? And then we are surprised. Today we see new faces in the name of a head teacher, some few teachers telling us that they are working in this school, they've been posted here by Teacher Service Commission. This is quite saddening to an institution that has existed for the last 30 years. I'm looking at the fate of their 1,000 students. We know this has been informed by malicious attitude with selfish interests. And from where I sit, I feel the underprivileged children of Mukuru Reuben are mostly disadvantaged if this is the approach that the government is taking. I would call it a forceful takeover because we've tried even to reach out to the different offices in the sub-county. We have gone to the education office, we've gone to the deputy county commissioner. We have also gone to the area OCS, including the area chief, and they sought for their support because we've been getting these rumors online. Someone saying Gatoto is public, it has switched from being a community school to public, yet we have never received any formal communication. So when we go to these offices, we have never been given the necessary support that it serves, because this is an urgent matter, it's a serious matter, and we are looking at this with the mind of with the best interest of the students that we are serving in the school. For the last 30 years, Gatoto has history and has a legacy to protect. I wonder why some people just want to summarize it as a simple thing of just playing politics and appearing that they seem to care much about the community. Where has this administration been for the last 30 years? So that they wake up on Monday morning on 6th of January 2025 and say that this school is switching to a public school without consulting the existing management structure of the institution. We have the board of management, we have the board of management, we have the board of directors, we have the school administration, and they never want to consult this. We have the parents. Parents came in today bringing their children here to learn, but surprisingly they have been locked out. I would say there are some politics in a way, because when we had a BOM meeting, board of management meeting, we saw representatives from the Member of Parliament, Honorable Mawathe Musili, Julius. We also saw representatives from the MCA office. And then we were wondering, is Gatoto becoming a political organization? The MP has never even come and said, as an MP, we will give you support in this particular aspect. As an MCA, the same thing. And they have not they have not come on board to support what Gatoto is doing. Gatoto has been existing for the last 30 years, doing 3 programs, running the primary and the junior school. We have a community support program where we offer, where we provide food aid and support most vulnerable families, especially the ones affected with HIV and AIDS. And this is informed by ensuring that our students attend school regularly, because we realized that the attendance rate was dropping. And then as Gatoto we said, no, let's save the community by initiating a program where we will have the students who are coming from such families being supported so that we are able to, they are able to harvest the gains that come with education. Besides this, we have a scholarship program, the post-primary, where we look at the transition. We realized most students after class 8 are not able to proceed to secondary education and also tertiary institutions. So we initiated this program so that we can provide scholarships to the students and enable them access secondary and tertiary education. Where was the government all this time? We have launched a complaint in different offices. I personally went to the regional director of education, Nairobi, and then he sent me back to the sub-county. When I came back to the sub-county, I was asked by the sub-county director of education, who is this person? Can you give me his number? Then after giving his number, we also didn't get any support from that office. if there was a plan to help the 1,000 students that we are serving at Gatoto, then we could have seen them come in a formal way, because I don't think support given to anyone on this planet is something that is done in a private manner. We cannot run an institution through WhatsApp conversations and using social media to spread malice. It's all about looking at what is it that we need to do, and if there is a kind of support that they are purporting to give to the institution. There is a formal way of approaching this. The only thing I recall very well in 2001 was a success card that was shared with us to give to our candidates who were in class 8 during that time. I have never seen any other support from the Member of Parliament. It is a zero from, so that success card is what I can talk of so far. I have never seen any support from the area MCA. We haven't told the government that we were in a shortage. In fact, we were planning to do classrooms for grade 9. And because of all this, we couldn't have made steps. If you look around, you will see the school is very bushy. I wonder where the government is when it comes to child safety. Look at the grass and our groundsmen. You see, remember we mentioned sometimes earlier that our support staff were evicted from the compound. We had groundsmen who were preparing our grounds so that when students open, there is good environment where childs can play. In the CBC area, we are talking about physical and health education being a very instrumental tool of nurturing the young minds. But now look around. The school is very bushy simply because our support staff were evicted from the compound. Secondly, we had greenhouse with tomatoes. We hear that the chief instructed some people to come and harvest. We don't know where they took that money. We don't know the fate of our tomatoes. We had a CBC project with rabbits. We have a rabbit project just across the other side. One of the rabbits gave birth to 8 kittens. They all died. Our gardener could not be given access to the greenhouse. They harvested our vegetables. We have onions there in one of the greenhouses. The onions have gone badly because there is no one to take care of this. All what we're doing here is for the benefit of the child that we are serving at Gatoto. I wonder why a few individuals with selfish interests want to play politics in the field of education.
Mimi naitwa Roda na mimi ni social worker. Nimekuwa hapa zaidi ya miaka 25 nikishughulikia mahitaji ya watoto ambao ni wa Mukuru kwa Reuben. Na hii mambo imeanza last term. Hii term imepita kwamba mmoja, kwa hivyo saa hii haoni msaada, na ndio sababu sasa amke ahakikishe ya kwamba sisi wote hatuko. Kwa hivyo akaenda kwa ofisi ya education, akamaneuver the way, na hii mambo ikatupata by surprise. Education office haijatuzisha na hatujakataa shule kwenda kwa serikali, lakini tunahitaji ipitie ile njia inafaa, tuhusishwe kama wafanyikazi na administration ya shule. We need the involvement. Tunafaa kuhusishwa ndio iende na njia ile mzuri. Tumekuwa hapa Reuben Center ikienda, tumekuwa hapa shule nyingi zikienda kwa serikali, lakini kulikuwa na dialogue, maelewano, ambapo waliketi pamoja na wakaamua NGO plus the government should partner. But this time imeenda the other way round. Imeenda kinyume na sisi administration kuhusishwa. We are a registered NGO, we have a board of directors, we are not involved in any way. So the reason why tunasikia vibaya ni kwa maana tumesukumwa, wanaingia na nguvu, hatuja participate in any way, hatuja hand over in any way. Hiyo ndio shida yetu. Mimi naelekeza kidole ya lawama kwa ofisi ya education, kwa maana wakati huyu mwenye ako nje yetu alienda huko, wangemwambia haiwezekani, lakini wacha sisi tuende kwa hiyo shule tusikize kama wanahitaji tupeane shule. Unaona, watoto 1000 ambao wako primary na JSS na watoto around 200 ambao tunalipia karo ya secondary schools, post primary education. Kwa maana Gatoto ina run through 3 programs. Tunafanya community program, tunafanya primary school na tunafanya post primary education. and that is what the NGO is doing. Yeah, and we have existed here for the last 30 years, coexisted well with the Ministry of Education, coexisted well with the local administration. Now mtu kutoka nje ameleta hii vita.
My name is Felix Mwangangi. I'm the current BM chair Gatoto Community Primary School. This is so unfortunate that some people organized a coup to take what rightfully belongs to us. We've been in Gatoto for the last 30 years. We were celebrating the first year this year. We have excellent results. We have been doing too well. We have a number of donors who support our children, not only children but also the parents, the most vulnerable and the sick. As you can see around, we have a very smart building which somebody donated from his own pocket. We also have a friend of ours who donates food for the children. In fact, we give our children a soya porridge in the morning, and we also provide a very good lunch. We also have a program that we sponsor the children who have done well in KCPE. Over 200. It's too unfortunate that we were not involved in this. We just had this from social media. Some people are just parroting in the village that Gatoto has been in crisis, which is not true. It's also, I can comfortably say that some goons from the village, and I can authoritatively say that I saw them, invaded our garden right beside here. They stole the project from CBC, the ripe tomatoes. I don't know what happened, but they made away with 8 rabbits, 8 small rabbits. I don't know where they've kept them. They've also harvested some vegetables, some kales and sukuma wiki, because they came here and they locked the gate. I know them. I have the videos for them, and I saw them with my eyes. Finally, there are very few people who are manipulating these things. The people who are saying that Gatoto must go public, those are the people who immensely benefited from the program that Gatoto has been doing for the last 30 years. We have records. Their sons and daughters have been educated by the school, right from class 1 to class 8, from Form 1 to Form 4, even to universities. Some of them must be taken abroad with the same project. Okay, right? Now, if you get somebody saying that the school must go public, then I wonder what amounts to all this. But I had some say that now that they are not benefiting from the school, then everybody must lose. Sijaona any form of communication, because I think the government has its way of working. I think kama shule ingeenda kwa serikali, sisi wenyewe ndio tungeenda kuongea, tuambie we are in crisis, we want ABCD. Yes, some people want to benefit, because I'm told during the transition there's a lot of money circulating, building of the classrooms, getting tendering, other things, uniforms and all these things, and some people are pioneering for that. We have the village as a very immense space that whoever feels like it's good to have such a learning institution can have a land and do a school. Yes, in fact we only have one public school, which I'm told is highly populated, but the land is so big. I mean, if the government has a lot of money, it can do it on its own. Yes, we've had a friend of ours who donated a building here, and it could not be done simply because of this situation. You see, the donors wanga wapendi pale penye kuna kelele na pale penye watu wanakibizana, and they don't donate because they have a lot. They donate because we are vulnerable.
Kwa majina mimi naitwa Eric Ambuche, mimi ndio founder Slum Sabotage program, whose major pillars is about education in the slums. And as you are aware, this part of Embakasi South, this Reuben ward. And recently you saw me on the media complaining about compromised level of education in this constituency, Embakasi South. That we are only having one public secondary school, which is Embakasi Girls, in a population of 300 people. That cannot be allowed to go on. And I did call upon the CS education with the government that there is land meant for these schools, but it is in private lands. And this has made our children not access the government capitation of 22,400, and in primary it is 1,400 that our children are not accessing. You can see that we are having almost 700 primary schools that are in private hands, and the level of education has been compromised. So I'm calling upon the government that take more schools, reclaim more schools, so that our children in Mukuru can access the government capitation. It's about ownership, and as far as we know, the whole land in Nairobi belongs, the county government is the custodian of all land in Nairobi City County. And most of these properties are there, the parcels are there that are meant for public schools, but they have been grabbed. They were grabbed long time ago with the professional cartels. And this is something that should come to an end. And I know the new DCC that we have in Embakasi is after reclaiming all the parcels that were meant for public, because watoto wetu hawezi kuwa naenda kuhangaika ukambani huko, and we have children here.
We do prefer good education. I mean, those our brothers that has been here, they have not done it bad. They have done it good because they have been giving good education. Because a nation can always prosper when people are learned. But when a time comes, when you see the government is involving, because at the moment you see the system that has come is quite challenging. The time when you are called, we have operators within the ward and within the constituency. When a meeting is being held anywhere, we have the chiefs, we have the MCA, we have the representative, the MP, all those people, you must call them. And we have the community leaders, even church leaders. Those people, for you to succeed in whatever the thing that you want to do, you must involve them. Because for you to succeed through the community. Because when the community is so wild, you cannot manage. We don't go in a situation whereby people are wild, people are making noise, especially when it comes to time for education. When we were called here, me, I was there in the office. The MCA was in the parliament. You are called, I received the call from Mr. Kaloki, who's the senior chairman. Mr. Rure, come here. When you have been called by the chief's office, I said, what has happened? As a representative of the people, because I'm the person who is with the people on the ground here. When there's a problem in the school, I must chip in. If the pupil or teachers are being disturbed, I must be there. There might be sometimes when the people from the public help, they might come to the school, I must reach there. Why are you disturbing my people? Because with us, as a politician, you have interest of the people. So when we came here, sir, we were called by sub-county education officer. Mama. She told us the school has been taken. That was the order from her. Nobody was aware. We have been, the OCS was there as operators, chief was there, the chairmen were there, and me as a representative of the chief is there. Ndugu yangu Ngwecha, who is the PA of the MP, Mheshimiwa Maade, was there. Those are the core pillars. So when we were there, we were told that. We said that your school has been taken. But why? Is that this school was taken a long time ago, almost 2008. 2000, if I'm not far from the truth, the school is supposed to be a government registered school. We said that with us we are not aware, because when the pupils are inside the school, we don't involve with the school so much. Unless otherwise if there's an issue, we come. So when they said there, I want to put it very clear, because personally as a ruler, I don't like things that are going this and that way. Always I'm somebody who's very much straightforward. They said they are supposed to come and sit with the community, because what we do not want any forceful eviction. Even from the government, I say that one we don't want. When we are doing something, we do something in a very harmonious way. The management of the school was supposed to organize a meeting. If I'm not far from the truth, that meeting they were supposed to even inform the parents that the school, the state of the school is this and that. But we said this, the teachers that are here, those are qualified, the workers, nobody should disturb them. We shall only beg the governor or the president of the country to make sure those who are there, they get themselves be absorbed, not somebody is losing his work, especially somebody who is allied and agree with the government project. Because one school has been taken, with us you don't have that power. you say that you see the chief here. When a situation whereby you see the chief and OCS, those are very powerful people within the community. And when you see that's a representative of the president, that's a representative of the government, from the minister, with us as a politician or the MP. MP, that's where is involving. And I want you to get it very clear. MCA, that's why it is involving when it's acts. MC, what we are supposed to do through the governor on the Bosakaja and the area MCA, we beg for food for the children.